Welcome back, everybody. I am C-Money. I'm a Grandmaster level Risk Global Domination player, and today we are back at it again with the Europe Advanced Progressive Capitals, and we're ready to roll. We've got a interesting starting position on some of these spots. I've got some threes abound. We are playing out of the fifth position. I like this 2 here on Burgundy. I think that blocks off quite a bit of chokes. We'll wait to see where yellow goes, though. Got quite a bit of material up in the upper right, a little bit in the bottom right. Yellow is going to go in Italy. So that's a dreadfully awful capital. 1 point card block. Well, a 2 point card block if you go on both sides. Not a particularly good capital. We'll see where red ends up. We actually have vision on them on G-Gel here. I would not be surprised to see them venture into that area with their capital. I like the Burgundy capital quite a bit. A fairly difficult card block. There's 4, 5, 6 spots of attack off of the capital itself, and then beyond that, you got a bunch of additional territories that you would have to attack with. Although purple is going to cap there on Alps. I'm not jazzed about that purple cap. I've also got to play for Russia. Given that I'm going out of the fifth position. I don't know the skill of the players that I'm playing against, obviously. I'm thinking that the Burgundy cap is no longer a great idea, although white does cap directly next to purple. That's a shared border capital. It would end up being kind of an interesting thing to see who angers who here. Don't hate the white capital there on that spot. I could make a nice little line here, make it real difficult to cut through here, but I think it's in my best interest maybe to play for the Russia bonus up here. I've got a lot of material that I can pull in there. 3 point hold, not terrible. And if I can capture the bottom right, it becomes an even greater hold. Red does take the noob corner spot here. Yellow is actually a bot. Interesting. I'm the only person who knows where yellow's capital is. That's going to roll my tube out. So that might have put some unnecessary pressure on me at some point. Anyway, is this going to roll down? All right, if it doesn't fortify back, I can actually take the yellow capital. It fortifies 1 back. I think I will take the yellow capital on the first turn, provided that purple doesn't attack down this way and knock me out of here. That very well might happen. We'll have to keep an eye on that. So I get hit twice just by the bot. I've got enough material up top where I would feel comfortable going for that. But I wouldn't want to go for it unless it was kind of handed to me like it seems to be in the case right now. We'll take a look at our settings. They're the standard Europe Advanced Progressive Capital settings that you guys know and love. The meta settings, as people call them. Capital Conquest on Europe Advanced. Auto setup, 60-second turn timer, expert level AI. Progressive cards, balance plus dice. No rank restrictions. Alliances are off. Portals are off. Fog and blizzards are on. Automated AI behavior as well. Taking a look at the players in our game. The yellow player is General Ghost 6691. They have botted out. They're in the first position playing from Canada. The pink player, General Acharya from Germany, is playing out of the second position. The purple player, Marnun01 from the United States, is playing out of the third position. The white player, General Strong from Ireland, is playing in the fourth position. I'm C-Money, Grandmaster level player, as green in the fifth position. Finally, the red player, 2 days from the United States. I think I've played against this player at least once in the past, quite a long time ago, if I'm remembering correctly. They are playing as red in the sixth position. That is the list of players that we've got rolling here. I don't have any new public subscription people to thank on my list. As far as I'm telling you, I do this thing where I can look at recent subscribers and then sort by date. So I'm sorting by date. I don't see anybody new that it has updated with just yet. But if you want to be shouted out in a future video for subscribing to the channel, all you have to do is make sure you've got public subscriptions on, and I will give you a delightful shout out in the video. And it's pretty chill. I like having you guys around. So I'm just going to take this out where I'm going to put everything down here and take this capital. I don't want to risk losing the roll. I do lose 1. That's fine. So we've got that. I'm going to roll red out of here as well. Why not? I'm not going to roll anything in here yet, and then we'll pull my 2 back capital up here. So just trying to gain a little bit of vision on the map. I don't know where pink's capital is, so until we find that, might as well keep looking around. So we've got red up here in noob corner. We have purple's capital right here on the Alps. We have white's capital on Vienna, and white didn't actually take his bonus in here. So I'm wondering if he tried to make a play on purple at all. I'm not sure, but I have this capital down here. And the nice thing about having the two capitals here is nobody knows I have this capital. No one knows that I have this because yellow bought it out, and I was the only one surrounding yellow. And yellow actually took a bonus on the very first turn. Yellow must have taken France on the first turn. So red's taken, I presume, all of noob corner. I have two capitals. We've got white not taking this bonus in here. I don't know if they just broke purple or what. It seems to be breaking through purple's area here. Purple has this cap. We'll find out if purple is, in fact, still holding their capital very soon, or if white maybe tried to take it. I am unsure. So I've got 7 here, 6 here. Not bad. Probably will fortify my Russia cap a bit stronger than my... than this cap down here on Naples. It's not a particularly good cap, but it's certainly a decent position to hold. Pink attacks a 1 upwards and succeeds, so that makes me confident that there's nothing here on South Russia, so I can attack my way up there without any issue and fortify this 3 into capital. So I'll just drop most of my troops here on this next turn. We should be getting about 7 troops. We can start taking some additional territories and making some moves on the other players in the game. Purple is still getting 5, so they are still here. They still have their capital. Let's see what they do. They might make their way down into me. They're not going to be able to hold this down here. They won't be able to hold this bonus, which is tough for them. I was very surprised by where their capital ended up. And there's an oops for them. And they might think this is my original capital. This is not. This is yellow's original capital. And they can never make this play on me, right? So, interesting that white... Has white taken a bunch of territory or an additional capital? I'm confused what white might be holding to be getting 8 troops a turn. Did pink get... Pink got 5. White must just have a lot of territory. But not near his capital. I'm confused by that because I know he doesn't have like red's capital. I don't see him in any of the +3s. Wasn't in Iceland. This is the +3 here. This is the +3 here. You can see all of the bonuses. I can take a look at them in a moment. We're just going to put 2 down here. I'm not super worried about holding that. The rest I'm going to put over here. We're going to do quite a few takes on this turn if all goes well. Got a 3 of yellow here. I'm not going to worry about that right now. And we're gonna leave this here for now. I'm not gonna take white out of there because I don't want white to come back in and break me. I want him to think that I haven't taken anything additional. Okay, I want him to... I didn't want him to think that I had this bonus because that's extra territory that I have to remove in the future because I still haven't removed yellow. Red's making his moves into Scandinavia here. So Red's going for fast expansion. We'll probably settle in Denmark and then hold some additional troops on my border here. But red's got to be careful because his capital does not defend any of these bonuses, so I can break in. It would be foolish for him to bad neighbor. He actually pulls away. That's not bad. So I believe yellow has France. I still don't know. White must have just had a bunch of territories, or... I don't know how he would have been getting 8 a turn. I'm very confused by that. Unless he had... somehow had purple's capital, but I know he didn't, so... Okay. Pink does not have a capital. So maybe pink had a bunch of territories. It's possible pink had a lot of territories and then lost it. Pink's still here, still playing the game. So I think white has pink's capital then. That makes a bit more sense. Ow, I just hit my elbow on the on my desk. So purple won't be able to remove me, which means they're going to have to try to play for a different position. They're kind of in a tough spot with this capital, the capital that I now have behind them, and then also white taking a bonus and double capital on their right-hand side. Purple's going to be hard-pressed to come away with anything here pretty soon. Hopefully they don't try to go for this bonus. I will not let them hold that. Yeah, they can't afford to take positions elsewhere right now. I don't think their capital is strong enough, and white is going to be rapidly growing here pretty soon. 11 a turn now for white. They do have this +4 here in the center. So they got the +4, the double capital. I'm also double capital, but I don't have any bonuses yet. So we'll remove goal for this next turn, remove white, remove yellow. Purple's not making any advances on me yet on my capital. If I lose this at some point, it's fine. I think it's just a slowing down mechanism. White's going to take an additional bonus here. Hopefully red tries to put the kibosh on that one. Yeah, I was worried that white might try to take this bonus. He's going to leave those troops there as well. So I can't really make any sort of play on that. Let's get 5 down here. Let's get the 3 here. So we'll leave that capital as an 8. Hold this border here. Pull into capital. Hopefully yellow doesn't try to roll me out of there. Red is getting 14 a turn. So this is the thing, is red actually has the ability to check white now. If he comes into me, I'm dropping the big fat oops on him. That would be a massive mistake. You do not want to pick this fight with me, sir. I did not put troops on your border. I'm surprised you're putting them on mine. Yeah, the red player, yeah, doesn't hit me. Okay. I don't like him being that strong. He doesn't hit white out of here either. So I think we're going to end up potentially playing a game where everybody just remains dangerous against each other, but I'd prefer if that didn't happen. There's also going to be a haven for troops down here in the bottom left, where I think it's kind of a big mess right now, unless yellow is expanding down that way. I don't know where the original pink capital is. I'm kind of hoping it's somewhere right in here next to white, but I'm not even confident about that. And pink themselves is still holding 12 or more territories despite losing their capital. So we'll play for the bottom left here, provided white doesn't hit us. If white hits us, he might need to be dealt with. I'm not jazzed if his expansion is going to head this way. Pink loses the 2-on-1 there. It's still not a bot. I don't think rolling a 2-on-1, when you don't have a lot of troops, rolling that stuff down is not a very bright move. Oops. Oops. You're not going to enjoy this. Yeah, you're just going to get whacked by white. This is a bad play. Oops. You're not going to hold that, dude. I'm not going to let you. You will be knocked out of here. White's getting 16 a turn. Don't be surprised when he knocks him out of here. So it's kind of we're playing a game of who addresses who first. Does white address red first, or does red address white first? I'm a little bit, because I think I've played against red before, I'm a little bit more threatened by him than I am by the white player. I don't want to lock my capital. I don't really want the bot to come into me, though. And I really can't let purple get stronger. That's the other thing, is like, I can't really let white get stronger. I can't let purple get stronger. Was that an attack on... No, that was an attack into Prussia here. But I got to start kind of clearing people out of places. It looks like pink didn't even take a card on the last turn. I'm just going to see what I can do down here. And then, like, let's get some info. Got white. There's pink in here. Okay, so purple didn't even take this bonus. He just knocked my material out of here. I'm fine with that. That's fine. So pink either intentionally or accidentally card skipped. We've knocked a bit of white, a bit of yellow, and a bit of purple out of the bottom right here. So we've still got pink near us. I want pink near me because if he's capitalless, having his troops near me is not a bad idea, because it allows me to address those troops or the kill even if it's there. Obviously, if he trades in, then that's not possible. But I would love it if someone else removed this 3 of yellows. I don't want to have to be the one to do that. So we'll keep an eye on white's bonuses. So white was getting, I believe, 16. Red was getting 14. I'm getting 14. Yellow still has France, it seems. And quite a few territories elsewhere. Pink has attacked multiple times this turn. Probably not getting their capital back, though. So pink might still be the last one to set. You've always got to be a little bit aware of the players who lose their capitals early who don't leave. And I've been in a situation like this before as well. Yeah, purple. Oops. This guy's just making an enemy. I'm just going to slap him silly. You have no right to this bonus down here. I don't want you down here. I'm just going to get rid of him. And I need to get rid of him completely from this area so that if he does try to come hit me, that he goes through the white player. And white does not get broken. So it's possible that white is coming down in here to hit purple. We'll see if he ekes out here. I think he might be taking an alternative path, though. I wonder if he went up into red. I mean, the moment I see white down here, I stop. I'm not trying to make an enemy out of white. I've already accidentally made an enemy out of purple by being in the same bonus as him. So let's get like an extra 3 down here, and then whatever we have left over here after attacking. But yeah, there's no world in which we can even possibly good neighbor purple at this point. So we remove purple from down there. Completely remove them. They'd have to go through white to get back down here. So they really can't affect this bonus. White can come take it if he wants to. I don't really care. I think white, did he break red? He did not break red. Red's actually on 15 a turn now. So white might have gone through yellow then. Because we saw him attacking quite a bit, but not actually any visuals on those attacks. Red finally breaks white. Wow. Well played. So red opted to make the move first, which I think is a good play. I think whoever made the move between the two of them first is the player that's going to have a better chance of progressing forward in this game, because now white doesn't have a great position to retaliate, right? If you want to go break all of his bonuses, you also have to try to take back your stuff. It seems like white hit quite a bit of yellow, but yellow didn't lose the France bonus. So wherever your yellow got hit, it didn't seem to have that much of an impact. And we've got a trade including Tobruk, which is down here. So that'll be a +2 added down there. Every little bit of extra material is always good. Pink is on 3. They do trade. Have they completely bought it out? This is going to be a bot that goes into me, isn't it? The 6 on 3 it'll probably roll, which I guess it's a good thing that we're likely to still hold this bonus down at the bottom, since we're going to lose this bonus up here. We do lose that bonus up there. That's not my favorite thing. The bot, pink has officially bought it out, which is fine. So we do lose our bonus, and maybe red will see that I'm not getting quite a bit, quite as much on this next turn, and will hopefully leave me alone for a turn or two. Purple, also, if purple comes and tries to break me in Russia, he does not. So purple is playing a very passive game now, tried to sneak out a bonus, and red breaks all of this, but didn't break the most important thing, which I think white took this bonus in the bottom left. Oh, so he can actually adequately retaliate. White must have this in the bottom left. I don't know that I want to remove it yet. 19 a turn, and I'm pretty sure red broke both of these. So maybe he's got both of these down in the bottom left as well. Wow. So I'm not sure if I have the pink kill between this 2 here and whatever was left up by my capital, but I might as well try. White seems to have stopped. So it's my turn now. I'm still getting 13 a turn, which is not bad. Let's get 6 down here. Let me let's get a 20 cap there, and then whatever we've got left up here. Ooh. All right, we win that. If the kill is here, the kill is here. It's only 2 cards, but purple's in here. I don't want purple in here. That is the pink kill, so we will trade on the next turn. That's delightful. Bring this back to capital. We've removed purple from this little spot over here. I did not want him nested somewhere. Just complete removal. White doesn't retake this from red. That's interesting. So we've got a yellow 3 here, a yellow 2 here. Bot could certainly trade. What is red going to do? It's not going to be enough to take my capital. We're also hiding this 2 here down if he's going for a kill on yellow. Does he roll white's capital? Is white... No, he rolls to the left. So somebody was holding a big chunk here. Either white or yellow. Comes down in... Okay, comes up into white here. So white is now being hit. At least fortifies that back down. Yellow's still on 3 now, so yellow's been completely removed from the left side here. So red breaks white, but I don't think enough. So I think pink was capped down here in the bottom left. I actually think there must be a 2-point cap hold somewhere down here in the bottom left. Pink must have gotten a little too aggressive and left a capital. I would hedge a bet that it's even on Robot or Andalusia. I'm wondering if it's worth it here to go for the kill on yellow on this next turn. We know red, white, purple all in the center here. Red in the top left. There's a little bit of yellow or a little bit of white down here in the bottom left. Purple trades. 20 trade for purple. Purple's probably not happy with me. Definitely can't kill me because of my 20 cap here. Would not be surprised if he comes and ventures over into me. Nope, just takes once and passes. White's now in 16 a turn. Got a little bit of white up here. We got the yellow right here. Yellow down here. I don't want to get stuck behind a capital. That's the one issue here. So I think I dump everything of my trade up on yellow here if white doesn't take this kill. So I doubt the bot is that strong if they've completely removed a bunch of its territories, and I can get the 4 cards off of it and set again. It'll lock my cap, which isn't great. I might be breaking a bonus of reds as well, which isn't great. We're getting 22 a turn. I doubt we persist with that. I am going to take the extra 2 troops if I can. Let's take them on Lviv. That does face some stuff. Let's just get 5 here. The rest up on this capital. I'm going to hit yellow down here. We'll see what we can see. It's probably just going to be white. It is, in fact, just white. And now I'm going to come off cap here. Trades us in there. We got a set on the next turn as well. I'm not going to bother hitting white right now. Just go back to cap. Not trying to make any enemies. I'm on a trade again. We've removed yellow. So 2 effective kills here. Let's see what red does. I don't think what red wants to lock his capital. That's why he's not likely to go to the left side here. But if he makes an enemy out of me, he'd be making a pretty big mistake. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he is going to lock his capital. It completely locks his capital, actually. Hits me first. Do we see any more attacks? Does hit white. How many times is he going to hit white? More than... All right, he's going down. He's coming down into this area here. I was wondering if that was going to happen. So he breaks... He completely breaks the white player there. So I think purple's capital was what? About 40 something? I think it was bigger than white's even. But white has 2 caps, so that would explain that. Yeah, down to 16 a turn. So capital, capital, and then this bonus in the bottom left. So my cap up here is completely locked. I prefer not to hit white out of here. White's going to go back into red, I assume. This is the problem, is red's making himself a little bit of an enemy of white's. I've been doing a decent job of not making myself an enemy of reds, or whites for that matter. They definitely were aware that I was just going through past them to take care of yellow. 67, yeah, he's going to come down into here and take this out. Probably completely as well, I would imagine. It's this. I'm not even going to send him any hand signals or anything. I don't even think he wants to leave the bonus. Does he get the fortify? Barely gets the fortify. Wow. 10 here. 10 here. Just to strengthen my bonuses ever so slightly. And this way I can take just to fortify some of this other material back up to capital. Hopefully red doesn't see that as a sign of aggression. I am getting 23 troops a turn. That is more than anybody else currently, including him. Although I'm on 5 cards, so he's got to be careful not to aggress me too hard. I wouldn't be surprised if his attacks end up in the bottom left. Or did he no, yeah, he's going down there. I have access to breaking white if I want it. Yeah, red's playing mostly tame there. He's going to let white hold more bonuses. And we still have purple kind of sitting in the middle. I'd like to get this capital. I think the Alps capital is very good late game capital. It's a pretty bad capital in the early game, especially with this cap of yellow's early cap behind. White's getting 30 a turn. So white is not on a set right now. Maybe we'll be on a set on 3 in a moment. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But it does seem like they're going to leave me alone. How much attacking do they do? Do they eventually venture up into red, or are we going to reach some sort of standstill? It does not seem like we're going to reach some sort of standstill. It does, in fact, seem like they are going to go up into red right now. If I can get these two to fight each other while I gain strength, I can eventually take out the purple player. Maybe I can take out purple right now. I might give it a chance. I might try. 29, 40 trade. Donetsk, Ankara, Sardinia. I'm gonna take. That's fine. How much? The 69, 110. Let's give it a shot. So I'll set off this kill. How much is this? Yep, we got it. Kill purple. Yeah. Kharkiv's fist, but that's fine. I saw 80% chance. I'm like, I might as well take the risk. And white is completely broken red. Red's on a trade, so he'll go back into white. This is perfect. I've got 3 capitals now. White's got 2. Red's got 1. Red's cap very open to the white player as well. I don't know what he expects. You went in and broke most of his stuff. I don't know why you thought he'd treat you fairly. 45 coming down. Opens me up. Sidesteps, I assume. And probably keeps coming down. If I were him, I'd roll the 3-on-1 here as well, but maybe not. Red's slow. I can play with that benefit for sure. Red's speed. I've played a weirdly passive game right now. I've killed every player. I have all 3 kills right now, and yet I have not aggressed the 2 titans that I'm playing alongside. I haven't really aggressed a single time. They also haven't aggressed me, so I'll just let them keep fighting their battles. I won't break them. There's no sense in doing that. 86. He's just going to work off the cap here. He works completely off the capital. Does he go into red's capital? Or is he going to split here? A split, I think, would be a mistake. No, he just soft breaks. Interesting. All right, so to avoid any sort of anger here, Let's get this up to... This cap is easily the best one I've got, so let's go 75 here. I'm going to leave that as a 67 up there. I want 40 down here. And we'll just hit this one here, and I will pull this back to capital. So we got a 75 cap, 40 cap, and a 69 cap. And we're getting 36 troops a turn. At some point, one of these players is going to turn on me. And when that happens, we're going to have to be careful. Red's playing a slower game now. I think when red sees me start hitting white, that's when he's going to either hit me or assist. White turns in again. 161. Goes up into red. Is he going to keep going? He could potentially take red's cap. Comes up into me. I think that's a mistake. I think rolling my cap is a mistake. Oops. What good do you think's going to come out of this, boss? Good luck. He's not on a set, so I can kind of just... I'll take this back. I'll break him here, and we'll come down and see whatever we can see down here. $50 cap. Alright, that's fine. Might as well take this. Bring this back into cap so he can't take there. And so he can roll a cap all he wants. I don't care if he does that. Because I'm on a set. My caps are strong enough. The issue here is that red's going to probably open him up. Yeah. Why? Why would you roll that? Oh, red just got himself killed. That's 60 total left. And I've got the 69 up here, and I'm on a set. Worth. Actually, shoot. Why did he do that? He just gave it to white. And white takes it for free now, man. That's terrible. Why would you roll that? That's such a bad play. White takes it for free. He can, and he should just... Yeah, he's not going to kill red, but he should have killed red. All right, so we're essentially, ideally playing the two-man game here. Provided I can kill red. Red's got 60. I'm getting 37 a turn. I get 60 off the trade here. Put it on Dinarides, or Dinarides. All right, let's put like 12 here. 13 should be enough. Killed another player. I don't double set. London, yeah, that's a capital. We'll get the 20 back to a cap. Let's get... How much do I have here? 65. So I go 40 here, or 30, let's go 37 here, 32 here. I might as well... yeah, sure. Let's see what I can do. Just any troop loss I can incur on him. Bring this back to this capital. Alright. I'm on a set again. He obviously has 3 caps, but no. He could reverse card block me. If he was smart, he'd just reverse card block me. He can't do it this turn. He puts all 9 down there. I want him to come down. Or roll a cap. If he rolls a cap, I think that works for me. But the more, see, like, he's giving me cards, and he's giving me cards off capitals here. So unless he's active, he's not fast enough to actively break. So I should just be able to, win solely off of speed. He's opened up another capital of mine. He's coming down here. If he somehow doesn't get, no, he's just going to stop there. So he's leaving me so much ground on the board. I'm not gonna hit this. I'm still getting 46 a turn. Let's trade our horses. Stockholm, that's fine. Let's get this up to 60. Let's get this up to 60. I've got an attack there. This is where I'm going to take my card. I want to leave that open. So let's go 10 here. Just going to make my caps a bit stronger. 75. This one's open, so this one should be nice and strong, and then this one we'll pull into at some point. I probably shouldn't have hit that if I was going to hit him back up here. That's fine. We'll hit to here. And I'll pull a little bit back over here. Alright, that works. He's probably going to trade soon. And I've got to set again. So he trades now. 75 troops. He got 80, 69. I guess that's like 150 right in here. 151. Or 152, I guess, plus 59 plus the 75. So that's about 60 plus 75 is 135. And then the 150. So he's about 50 troops lower than me right now. But if he's this slow and he's not moving, then he's not going to actively set a card block. So I really just got to tire him out. He's not on a set right now either. So just rolling his cap, like this is just absurd. And he gives me this, so I don't even have to. Like, I'll just leave that as a 75. Let's get this up to 120. This up to 104, sure. And then we'll just take here. I'll pull this 8 up into this capital, and we're just gonna outpace him at this point if he doesn't break me. Both with 3 caps. I can't believe the red player saw my capital and rolled it, thinking that he would get something good out of it. I have no idea what the thinking there was. Okay, he goes up this way. This is not the right move. You got to go down and to the right. Unless he cuts to the right here. Breaks and splits. No, he's locked himself back here. He's actually opened himself up completely. He's just going to stack. He's dice rolling me. This is absurd. This is insane. And it's working. He's actually getting good dice right now. Well, I spoke a little bit too soon. Oh, boy. This is funny. Oh, all right. Good game. All right, I'll take the trade now. Because I want to make sure I wipe all of this out in here. So that he's just operating from over here. He has to come past a cap if he wants to break anything, as long as I take this out. So just to make sure that he can't cap on. Now he's just on the 89 down here. I obviously don't have a set, but like he won't be able to cap run off of that. He'll incur too many hits here. I had a feeling he'd have a set on 3. Like, look, he's got to cut through the 75. Okay, wow, good game. I can't win. I wish he didn't trade in. I can't world dump, but that's fine. I honestly, Good recovery on the red player. White just needed to go for bonus breaks there. He didn't do it. If I had to guess ranks in this one, I mean, yellow instant bot out, probably a novice. The pink player lost cap early. I think no more than beginner or intermediate. They tried to stick with it, so I'd give them probably intermediate, but they got stretched too thin. I think red's probably at most an expert, more likely an intermediate. White in the same boat, probably intermediate, and then purple, I think, very, very passive. Probably no more than intermediate as well. I don't understand that trying to take the bonus separately there. Beginners all around. All right, I giving people too much credit, I guess. Novice on red. If you guys enjoyed this one, I hope you did. I did. This was fun. It felt like a very calculated win, which are sometimes fun ones for me. But if you enjoyed it, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. I upload videos just like this one every single day. Comment down below what you thought about this one. If you want to catch a video that YouTube recommends for you, right here above my head, the subscribe button in the upper right hand corner. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.